You may ask for a second, why am I not wearing Steelers gear? After that embarrassing of a performance in the playoffs against the Browns of all teams, I decided, fuck, I'm not wearing no Pittsburgh Steelers gear. Steelers, you let a lot of people down with this shitty of a performance. Now, I'm going to go one by one and say what the hell's going on. One, we'll start with the head honcho of the board, Ben Roethlisberger. Woo! Ben Roethlisberger.
מתי זה יצא זה? יצא כבר? Ben Roethlisberger. You're the head honcho of this team. And you go out there and you threw 4 picks. 3 of them in the first quarter. I don't know what to say. Ben Roethlisberger, dude. You're getting old. I know you want to try to win, man, but dude, you're getting old. And next year you do what, $44 million? No, just shave off about $25 million of that crap. You ain't worth another $44 million. Oh no. Ben, if I were you, my opinion, I would call it quits. You already got a legacy in Canton. You're going to the Hall of Fame. So, man, either you pull something out of your ass or you might just retire. If you're going to keep on fucking up like this, I don't know what to say, man. You played like absolute shit. You played like a rookie going into the playoffs. And you're a veteran quarterback who has 2 rings. Embarrassing. Now, I'm done with Ben. Moving on. Marquise Pouncey. If age doesn't define who you are, well, it does now. You're up there, man. There was rumor that I hear that you most likely might declare retirement, and rightfully so. You have not been played up to par. So, I'll just get on and call it a career. I know you and Ben were going to ride and die together on some, I don't know, on some last stand type shit, but you might just pack it up and go. You're not doing much. Next. Juju Smith-Schuster. This motherfucker. Y'all expected this dude to be the leader of the locker room? The leader of the receiving corps? I wasn't buying into it after what he did this season. Immediately underperformance. And not only that, you're dancing on people's logos on TikTok, and you have that stupid Corvette dance where that had to guide you anywhere. First of all, it's unoriginal. Second of all, it's not creative. Third, you're just making the other team pissed off and making them have a better chance at winning against us. I don't know what to say. This man needs to. If I was you, I'd throw your phone, bust your phone. That's it. How about you go and actually play like a good receiver? How about that? Because we haven't done that. And don't give me this 4 you made it a good game. Crying out loud, the Browns had prevent defense. in the mid-third quarter. The Dodgers are going to score 500 yards and 4 touchdowns and 67 completions. Those stats were in garbage time. Against the Browns, who were doing prevent defense, up 35, 42 to nothing. 42 to freaking what? 7. You kiss my ass for that crap. Stats don't matter. The game is what matters. The play-by-play is what matters. The film is what matters. What you watch is what matters. Not bullshit stats. Stats don't tell you what went on in the game. We played like shit. Now, moving on to our next person. Eric Ebron. You have to pick this time to pull either to become Droptimus Prime. This man had rarely any catches in the playoffs. Most of them were drops. Most of the attempts he caught, very rare he caught them. Most of it was a straight drop. I don't know what to say. It was embarrassing. Embarrassing. You played Eric Ebron like crap. Next season, you better start catching the football. Because you're like the Ben Simmons of the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what you are. Whatever. Next person. Villanueva. I don't want to spend time with you. You're a war veteran, and I get that you have a legendary story, but dude, you're old. And I heard the Steelers are not resigning you. You get beat by every defensive player. Every defensive end is destroying you, so you might as well head up and join the Pouncey Club. You might as well just retire. Or you might as well just go in free agency. Because you're getting there. Matt Filer, you're garbage. Need I say more? You're trash. Need I say? Now, Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin. It's going to be every time like this. Mike Tomlin, I hate to tell you this, but you are now the most overrated coach currently in the league. You're overrated. 3 playoff wins in 10 years. I'll tell all the three wins were. A collapsing Bengals team. A Dolphins team with a backup as their quarterback, a third stringer, and Alex Smith. You have gone, and I have a photo that I made that they tell the truth about you, Mike Tomlin. You are nowhere near the coaching, and you're nowhere near the coaching philosophy of Bill Cowher. I'm sorry, you're not. You won. You're proving every time and time again what you really are. You're an overrated coach who just can't win in the big games. You can't. You won a Super Bowl, been to Super Bowls with a team that was inherited and that was built by Coach Cowher. Yes, you inherited Coach Cowher's team. That is undisputedly true. You're an overrated coach. So far the 2010s, what the fuck has this man accomplished, Tom? Go to one and done to Tim Tebow. 8-8. 8-8. Losing to Flacco in the playoffs. wins the playoff game against the collapsing Bengals team. Then next week loses to Peyton Manning and the Broncos. 2016 goes on a hot run, beats the Dolphins with a backup quarterback, beats a Alex Smith Chiefs team by field goals. Nonetheless, I remember that game vividly. And what do you do the next week? After winning those 2 playoff games, you get blown out by New England. What happens in 2017? You go 13-3. What happens? You go 1 and done, down 28-7 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They had to beat our asses, clobbered us, destroyed us. 2019, what happens? 9-6-1. Win 7-2, lose 5 games straight, don't make the playoffs. Lose 5 out of our last 6, don't make the playoffs. 2019, okay, Bell's not the season, I'll give you a pass. 8-8. 2020, you go 11-0, then you lose 4 of your last 5 in the regular season, then go 1-0 against the Browns, down 28-0 in the first quarter, which that sets a record for the most amount of points an opposing team has scored on the Pittsburgh Steelers, not just in Ice Field, in any stadium in the playoffs. Anybody in the playoffs who played us in the Steelers, that's the most amount of points an opposing team has scored the Pittsburgh Steelers in postseason history in 1 quarter. In the first quarter, 28 points. Mike Tomlin, you're an overrated coach. I know the Steelers are not going to fire you. But to be honest with you, man, you've had a Hall of Fame quarterback your whole career, and you pretty much wasted it. You're nowhere near Coach Cowher. You're the 3rd best coach in Steelers history. 2nd is Coach Cowher. 1st is obviously the late great Emperor Chuck Noll. Rest in peace. You're an overrated Rooney Rule head coach. You have fucked up your legacy. You're not, to be honest with you, Mike Tomlin, you're not the best coach in the AFC North currently, right now. That goes to John Harbaugh. Because unlike you, he has now lost 8 playoff games. He has actually won 10+ playoff games. And don't give me this, he won most of his games with Joe Flacco as his quarterback. Sure, he had a defense, but he won most of his games with Joe Flacco as his quarterback. Joe Flacco. And not a guy who has been on the Broncos, then to the Jets. He's one with him more playoff games. John Harbaugh's a better coach than you. I'm sorry. Mike Tomlin, you're an overrated coach. You're as overrated as anything. You're the most overrated coach, not just in the AFC, probably in the NFL, currently. You can't do shit, can you? I'm done with you. Randy Fichtner! I don't want to spend time with your 2-yard bullshit having ass. I'm glad your ass is fired, and good riddance, you piece of shit, you fucking dumbass, fucking shitty ass, sorry, excuse me, an offensive coordinator. You made Todd Haley look intelligent. So I'm glad your ass is fired. Goodbye, motherfucker, and don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Keith Butler. Now moving on to Keith Butler. I'm sick and tired of doing putting linebackers on receivers. And I get it. Our defensive backs coach was trash. He got fired because of that. But come on. And now with the linebackers on receivers, man, Vince Williams is slow. All about 2 of our linebackers can cover at least decent receivers on slot routes. Shit! Defense has no sacks. Gotta be kidding me, man. TJ Watt, I'm not going to get on you because you're going to win defensive player of the year. Because to be honest with you, you're the only thing that's good on this defense. You're pretty much the best defensive player right now. Out of all the Steelers players in the defense, you're the best one. So, I'm not going to get on you. You play you with your heart out
Respect to you, TJ Watt. You're going to win Defensive Player of the Year. Guaranteed. This year. Now, after keep on, we're going to move on to. Something's got to change with this thing. By the way, our tight end coach retired. Enjoy your retirement. And Sean Sassy got fired. He just sucked on the offensive line coach. Glad he's out. Defensive back got fired. Glad he's out. And Matt Canada. Matt Canada's our offensive coordinator. So congratulations to Matt Canada. At least he'll do. I hope he does a fantastic and phenomenal job next year with this offense. Because we can't go out there like this. And now, for the final person. Two people now. Moving on to Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool, please shut up. You're out here talking about, oh, the Browns are going to get clapped. They clapped us. I'm not sure if you know, but we lost. Move the fuck on and shut up. Because you're pissing me off. Humble yourself, Steelers. Humble yourself. About time we need to. About time. Now, for the final person I want to shit on, James Conner. I like your story. You beat cancer. You did all that. Good for you. But, god damn it, man. You're made out of glass. You're injury prone. You have not played 12 games out of, 3 years, 4 years? Since you started, you have not played 12 games. The most you have played was 10. You always injured, you get COVID, injury, and this and that. Man, I was in the Jets game. I said last year, first quarter, not even 3 plays into the first quarter of the game, James Conner's injured. You need to go. James Conner, I like your story though, but just like from the wave up, you're going to have to go. For a different reason. Villanova has to go because he's old. James Conner, you have to go because you're injury prone. And to be honest, you're flat out garbage. You are flat out. The running backs in the draft that we can get are about 100 times better than him. Najee Harris, for example, and Etienne. Conner needs to go. I'm sorry, man. I just can't. And Deontay Johnson, I'm going to get mad at you only because you saw it during the periods of the season. You had no hands, but whatever. Steelers were a huge disappointment. A huge fucking disappointment. 11-0 to 1-0. We are the most overrated team currently in the league. We are the most overrated team. The most overrated and the worst undefeated team in the history of the league. Goes to the Steelers. 14-0. Can't win the big game. Can't even go to the playoffs. 11-0. They'll lose 4 out of 5. They go 1 and done. Against the Browns. Fuck this team. I'm out. I don't want to say go Steelers, man. Let's see what we do in the offseason, man. This offseason better be worth the 9 months of wait. Because this pisses me off, man. I don't know what to say. We freaking suck. We fucking suck. Go Steelers, and right to the offseason we go.